Today we're going to be making turkey noodle soup. So I've been feeling a little bit under the weather ever since Thanksgiving. I caught something, I have no idea what, but so anyway, I am going to be making some turkey noodle soup for you today. It's very similar to the chicken noodle soup that people make. So because I cooked that turkey up, instead of the traditional chicken noodle soup or, chicken soup, I'm gonna go ahead and make this turkey soup. Now I had froze some individual portions of turkey, so I'm gonna put some of the turkey in there. Now I'm only making this for one person, so I know it doesn't look like a lot, but that's because I only need it for today. So I'm gonna add some of my homemade turkey broth, and then I want to put in some garlic. Now you put in the items that you want. This is really just the traditional chicken noodle soup. And I don't do my noodles until the very end. I don't traditionally put this much garlic in my soup, but because I'm sick, I decided to go ahead and put a little bit of extra garlic. Now I'm gonna add a potato. And I'm not gonna make these pieces of, vegetables super small, but I want them small enough that they're kind of just like bite-sized pieces. But you can do them large or small, however you like them. And then I really like the tops of the celery, so I'm gonna just chop some of this up and put that in there. I always like that a lot in soup. Some of that in, and then I'm also going to put a piece of celery in. Put that in, and I love carrots in my soup, so I'm actually going to be putting 3, I'd say they're kind of medium-sized carrots. I'm going to be putting those in my soup. And then I'm going to be putting a little bit of onion in my soup. Probably not that much, but we'll start with 1/4 of an onion. Now I also really like parsley in my soup, so I'm going to go ahead and add that, but I'm not going to do that until the soup's almost cooked. So it'll be probably in the next 4 or 5 hours. Now for me, this turkey is already cooked, so I don't really have to do much with that. I'm going to put a little bit more water in. Maybe about 1/2 of a cup. It wasn't very much. So you can see this isn't a tremendous amount of soup, but when I pour this over some noodles, it's gonna come out really, really good. So I'm gonna put some fresh pepper in it. And I also wanna put a little bit of seasoned salt in it. Not a lot, but I do wanna put a little in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of this pink Himalayan sea salt. I need to get some more of that. I'm running really low. And that's it. Maybe a little more salt. And actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna put a little bit of my seasoned herbs in here. These are my herbs that I put together myself. They're my oregano, thyme, rosemary. I'm just gonna put like 1/2 teaspoon of those in there. And that's it. I'm gonna turn this on low, and I'm gonna let the crock pot do all the work. And we'll come back when that's ready. So my favorite kind of noodles in like chicken or turkey noodle soup are the ramen noodles that you get in those little ramen packages. They're really good and they work out really good in this soup. So here's my soup. It's done. I'm going to be adding the noodles that I just kind of pre-cooked to my soup. And this ended up being the most amazing soup. I had cooked the broth with the bones from the turkey for like hours and hours. And then I had this wonderful white meat from the turkey. It was so moist and delicious. And like I said, I love ramen noodles. I could eat ramen every day of the week, and it just came out super good. Now, as it turned out, I ended up not putting any parsley in the soup. I thought the celery tops ended up being enough. But this soup is done. It's ready to serve, and I'm actually going to sit down and have a bowl of this soup. It's piping hot out of the crock pot, and I think one of the things I really like about the crock pot is that your food just kind of cooks while you're busy doing other things. Now, I didn't really do a lot today. I'm not feeling good. I haven't slept good the last couple of nights. I just keep coughing, and so this soup is really going to hit the spot with all of the seasonings, the garlic, the onions, of course the noodles for flavor, and that wonderful broth from the turkey, and everything came out really, really good. So this is my beautiful soup. It just smells delicious, and I can't wait to have some of it. So I'm going to give this soup a little sample. Again, I made this with turkey instead of chicken, and this was the turkey I had from Thanksgiving and the broth that I had made. So let's see how it tastes. Wow. It doesn't even need salt and pepper, nothing. It's delicious. So give it a try. So if you enjoyed this video today, please consider subscribing to my channel, giving me a thumbs up, or sharing this video with someone who might enjoy making some soup, or someone you know who might be sick. So have a great afternoon, have a great evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.